Did y'all check your bank accounts today? Today, February 27th, the Internal Revenue Service, through the IRS, started sending tax refund returns for the 2024 tax season. I want to talk about everything you need to know specifically in regards to the earned income tax credit in this video, how much you could be receiving, the maximum amount, and do you qualify. So with that being said, folks, I want to get started and dive right in. But before we do, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. And let's get started. Tax filers are racing to the finish lines because the earned income tax credit allows taxpayers to claim up to $7,430 among other benefits and credits. Families and employees with low to moderate incomes can get tax breaks thanks to the EITC, or Earned Income Tax Credit. And if you are eligible, you can now use the credit to lower your tax liability and possibly even get a bigger refund. The nation's largest cash-based safety net program, the Earned Income Tax Credit, has been shown through research to have assisted over 5.6 million households in escaping poverty. And since the EITC is a refundable tax credit, you may be eligible to receive a refund even if you have no outstanding tax obligations. And the EITC amount is calculated based on your tax filing status and the number of children or dependents that you have. We're going to be talking about these numbers specifically, so stay tuned to the end of this video. In general, the lower your income, of course, the higher EITC. Families and those who are disabled are eligible for the biggest credit amounts, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a family or even be disabled to receive an EITC. And according to the IRS's most recent data, approximately 23 million workers and families received approximately $57 billion in EITC for the tax year 2022, with the average amount being received about $2,541. And the IRS estimates that approximately 1 in every 5 EITC eligible taxpayers does not even claim this valuable credit, emphasizing the absolute utmost importance of the annual EITC Awareness Day outreach campaign. So make sure you guys do go ahead and claim that EITC in your tax return. You may not even think you're eligible, and ultimately you are. So important that you take advantage of all the tax credits and benefits that you could possibly receive. And so let's get into those numbers. Who will receive the refund starting this Tuesday? And even if their income is below the threshold that needs filing, workers still need to complete specific requirements and file a tax return to be eligible for the EITC. It's not like someone's just going to knock on your door and hand you this EITC. Uncle Sam isn't going to come to you or deliver something without you actually taking action and doing the necessary steps. So let's talk about it. The income criteria for persons with investment income of less than $11,000 for the tax year are as follows. Here we go. $56,838 for singles and $63,398 for married couples filing jointly. Those are the limits. Other requirements include having a valid Social Security number, being a U.S. citizen, and not filing Form 2555 to report foreign income. The income levels and credit amounts are for this year as follows. Dependents, adjusted gross income, AGI, the maximum credit, and no children, up to $17,640 for a single filer, $24,210 for joint, and you can receive a maximum credit of up to $600. One child, you can earn up to $46,560 for a single, or for joint, $53,120, and the maximum credit you can claim is $3,995. Let's take a look now at 2 children. You can earn up to $52,918 if you're filing single, $59,478 if you're filing joint, and you can receive a maximum credit of $6,604. Now, if you have 3 or more children, you can make up to $56,838 if you're single, $63,398 if you're filing jointly, and you can claim up to $7,430. And there are other IRS credits that are available for Americans. So if you qualify for the EITC, you may very well also qualify for other tax credits, such as the child tax credit. The child tax credit is a non-refundable credit that allows taxpayers to claim a tax credit of up to $2,000 per qualifying child, lowering their tax bill. Now, to be eligible for the child tax credit or the CTC, taxpayer must have at least one qualifying child. And if taxpayers claim the child tax credit or additional child tax credit but are not eligible, they may be barred from doing so for a period of 2 or 10 years. Now, you may be able to claim the credit for child and dependent care expenses if you paid someone to look after your child or another qualifying individual. So you or your spouse, if filing jointly, could work or look for work. And moreover, you can reduce your federal income tax by claiming the child and dependent care credit on your tax return. Let's also talk about those education credits. So an education credit lowers your tax liability on your tax return, which then helps with the expense of your higher education. If the credit reduces your tax liability to less than zero, you may be eligible for a refund. And there are two types of education credits available to the American people. You have the American Opportunity Tax Credit, or the AOTC, and the LLC, or Lifetime Learning Credit, not to be confused with a limited liability company. So folks, explore your options, do your research, sit down with your accountant, and see exactly what you may be eligible for. Consult with the experts, because folks, there are a lot of things out there right now. There's a lot of new programs, increased amounts of money, right? A lot of these numbers have only ticked up over the years, such as the child tax credit, and that recently passed and was available for the 2024 filing season. So folks, make sure you do your research and make sure you find out exactly what you're eligible for. You may just find something that you didn't know that you can receive. So with that being said, folks, if you do have any questions, we'll do our best to answer them down below in the description of this video. But we're going to be keeping an eye on this data and the tax returns as they start to come in, and we'll have more news for you to come. Make sure you share this video with a friend, get the word out, spread it on social media, so that way everyone is in the know in regards to the EITC and other credits available. Make sure that you go and smash the like button. I would appreciate that. This helps with the YouTube algorithm and it supports our community further. If you want to see more updates and get more content, make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on. We post videos on this channel every single week consistently, no exceptions, no excuses. So make sure that you are subscribed. If you want to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, just for supporting the channel, make sure you use my affiliate link down below in the description of this video. When you sign up with Robinhood, you'll actually get a free stock, some valued to thousands of dollars. So let us know what stocks you get. And if you want to stay protected and stay safe online and prevent those cyber security bad boys, make sure that you go ahead and sign up with today's video sponsor, Aura, and use my affiliate link down below. Start with a free trial. It costs you absolutely nothing. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.